people being butchered, children.
Are you seeing your people butchered? And like what I told myself, what I always told myself, I cannot wait before somebody will come and kill me. Stop me doing anything. I will just stand and look at them. Now, Fulani have done their worst. What are the youth on that village doing? And they waited to governor to come them. And this one, now they're going somewhere to hide to rest.
What about the military? What about the military they pumped to the eastern Nigeria?
Mayogu, we know what the military is there. They come over there to kill us. And we know, military, those are still terrorists. Those are the people when they take out the massacre, and those are people who come up to cool everything. And if we dare try to after this Fulani, they'll kill you. So we don't know what I'm saying now. Are they gonna keep quiet because those Fulani that came over and killed somebody, they don't know the people they kill. So why don't the youth people in that village took the same level? Because
is that not where the resources part comes in, Baba?
Yes.
You know, that's why I spoke about the resources part. That those who could have made it easier, motivate people, they are doing everything to weaken us. And wherever they believe that we are out of hand, they will call the military to take us out. Isn't that the plan?
And they should know that the violence stops violence.
Eventually.
When somebody brings violence, you use violence to stop it. These youth now, they need to go back to the bush. I don't care anywhere they see Fulani. The same thing, because I'm not going to say it on your program, the same thing they do to them, and they should be able to do the same thing. So when they come up with that kind of violence to kill all these innocent people, those that are still alive should go back and repeat the same thing they did. Because that's the only thing that can stop them to slow them down.
Educate.
Because they cannot keep hand and letting these people killing them, their loved ones, their children, and everybody. You know, it's hard to stop. I would like to thank you for letting me to.
Thank you.
I'm
so sorry about all of that, okay? Because it could happen to any of us. We are there. Thank you so much, Ejike. I am here in Scotland. Ejike is in Kansas. A lot of you are right there in your different location and all that. Your phone could ring anytime that your people are fallen victim of these terrorists, and millions of questions will be running through your head. How? Why? What happened? And stuff like that. That's how serious this is. And this is why a lot of us in the diaspora are so much concerned. And also, this is also why the advocacy for self-rule, independent Yoruba nation of Biafra, they will all continue to gain followers until the entire global movement is kind of like powerful enough to march down on Nigeria. Austin is with us tonight, I believe. Austin, is that you?
It's me, Mayogu Baba.
Good evening, Baba.
Mayogu, good evening. Good evening.
Austin, thank you so much for joining us again. Please.
My dear, it is very, very difficult for me to be joining every day, but I make it as a task because
I know it's unavoidable.
Program is
you are the type who said, I love listening. But there is always something that will always trigger you to say, I want to say something, which is good. And that's actually why we are here. If people like you and many others too who want to say something are able to get in, right? Then they make the whole conversation much like, like broad. And that's what we want.
The issue is that your program is always like a drug that you can't escape it because it's really, really addictive, you know. You learn a lot every day. I don't listen to Nigerian news because I don't have much time to listen to Nigerian news. When I want to get informed, I come here. And whenever I tell people about what is happening, they ask me, where do you get this information? And at the end, they will tell me, my dear, you're right too. What you told me last time was right. I say, yeah. Because my source of information, he never misses.
Very solid, exactly.
He's very solid. He never misses. He always said it.
Yeah. We are discussing real life.
Yeah.
We are talking about things that are actually real life, where people are like dying. So there's no point in making trying to make everybody happy. We are not here to entertain, and it's not a skit.
I was happy that I was happy that I met one of my guys today. He told me, that Mayogu introduced to me. That guy na Lamba. That guy they talk true. That guy na. I say, you see what I tell you. So going straight to my point, what the reason why I call this slide is because I know in Nigeria.
Sorry, Austin. Something network, I believe. I hope it gets you back. Can you still hear me? Oh, that's a shame. Oh, can you hear me?
Hello? Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you very clearly.
Brilliant. Sorry about that. Please go on.
Yeah. No problem. So, I mean, the Oga of Peter Amba, the person he succeeded, the former governor, was his boss. The same one, during his time, more than 32 people were massacred there. And he went and he started crying and he declared fasting, praying and fasting.
He declared fasting.
Praying and fasting. He declared. So, Mba coming there to talk nonsense will not be a surprise to the people of over there because it is not today. It's not something that it happens every time. More than the last 10 years, if one have not lost people, they have lost more than 300 people. More than. And when Nnamdi Kanu was fighting for us to be free, for us to be liberated, and the same people will come out and get it. We have no security
opinions. When Nnamdi Kanu was pointing out all these things with strong voice, they all had opinions, but they are gone now.
Of course. When ESN was there, if they are still there, Fulani run away. Because like that man said, they are cowards. They can never face the reality. The women, they cannot face it.
No.
They can't. They only came to meet women, old people, and small children, vulnerable people, and they did their this, and they are claiming that they are hard guys. Let me be honest with you. If the Southeastern Zone wants to stop this menace, they will do it.
Absolutely, I agree.
Forget about the federal government. If we really want to do it, if our governors, our senators want to collaborate with us and say, let's stop this.
All they just need is just allow you to do your thing, okay? Nobody's even asking them to come and even support, okay? They should just look away and see what will happen. But
just look away. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. If they want, don't find. Just look away. Just look away.
But
just look away. Within 1 week, you will never hear all these things again. These guys are stooges. These guys, you see, like our governor, senators, they are stooges. None of them is exempted. None exempted. None of them is exempted. None of them. Even Baribe, even all of them, none is exempted. I know what I'm saying this night might be somehow harsh, might be somehow controversial.
No,
but I'm going to say it.
You have to say it as you see it now. There's somebody who has to you to it, calling and say, you didn't see right. Go on.
Another point is what Peter is doing. Because I'm supposed to make this, I've tried to make these comments every time, but I always forget.
Right.
Peter is playing a very dangerous politics. I am telling you honestly. Peter is desperate to rule Nigeria. I'm an Igbo man. My mother is from their side. I don't care whatever people will say. You are busy going to the north and doing this, showing face. Will Peter tell me that he doesn't know how Nigerian politics function? Is that what you want to tell me? You didn't want to tell me that he knows that even Nigeria votes 3 million times that nobody will give him power. Did you want to tell me that? Why is he deceiving people? Why? He keep on deceiving people and doing as if he's the one that is going to, if they vote for me, really, I will do this. You are not ready to fight these guys. You are not ready to fight these guys. And you're not ready to allow the youth to fight. You only tell them, don't worry, we'll go to judiciary. I trust judiciary. And he has come again and tried to deceive people again. Let me be honest with you. My instincts never lie. I believe that Peter B was used to quench the agitation of Biafra in the Eastern Zone. I am telling you, that is my thinking. That's my thought.
That way, yeah?
I am telling you, that is my thought. I'm not saying it's general. That is my own thought. So, another thing is that
Because you know why that is plausible, right, Austin? Why it is plausible is that I know people who have genuinely given up on Nigeria, like genuinely. But when this the obedient movement came on, a lot of them decided to give Nigeria one last chance. Like they were a bit convinced that maybe there could be something to be done. So you are right. That took a lot of people. It took a lot of steam off the genuine advocacy for self-rule that we were all after then, right? Because some people felt like, okay, maybe give it Nigeria the last one. So now the
I was in Nigeria during this period. I was in Nigeria. I am telling you, people are saying, yeah, I know we want that. I know we want this, but P2B is our brother. Let's try because he's going to win. He's going to win. And I keep on telling them, are you kidding me? You don't know about Nigeria? The last thing that will happen in Nigeria, the last miracle that will happen in Nigeria for an Igbo man to be the president. That's the last thing. Because you know why? British hate Igbo man with passion because during independence, Azikiwe was the one at the forefront. They hate Nigeria with passion. They hate Igbos with passion. They will never allow it. No. And secondly, Fulani hates Igbos with passion. It can never be. No matter whether anybody think about it.
So like stabbing them in the chest. If they watch an Igbo man take the oath of office. I actually want to see that. Austin, CEO,
it will never.
I want to see what the reaction will be like. Imagine if now Obi be their president right now. Do you think you even preach protest before these guys will move everybody to the streets? Before they will start destroying and burning things and threatening military takeover? If it was an Igbo man that is there right now, would you see people trying to figure out or begging or demanding for prayers and fasting and prayer? So that's why I think they should make an Igbo man president so that the rage and anger and the breakup can be faster. Sure, you know. Austin.
Let me take it. Thank you so much. Thank you,
okay. So that is I just missed a caller there. Let's see if I'll get you back. Give me a second. So 1 sec. Okay, I think I got that. Yeah, hello there.
Hello, my good general.
The prince.
Baba, the salute. We are there, the salute.
How are you there, how buddy?
I'm fine. Are you, Baba?
I'm very well. I'm still here. Thank you.
Yeah, great. Yes, so Baba, thank you so much for the great work you are doing.
Thank you.
You are a mirror that will come every evening to look at, to see Nigeria and their bottom. Okay, and thank God you never miss. Yeah, Kanu Mike never miss. If you will continue to talk because they say confession brings possession. That's the reason why we must not keep quiet until our freedom is totally restored. We will not keep quiet while we are alive. Baba, you see, Fulani, the way I look at them, they are small. They are terrorists, but they are small sheep. You know, the big shit that is the main problem in Nigeria is Nigerian military. You understand? You know, T.Y. Danjuma, after he said that they are collaborating, Nigeria army is colluding. People, Nigerian press played it down. Yes, he said it 3 times. You know, to affirmate what he was saying. You see, before this attack on Ozowan, Mayegu, before this attack a few days ago, you know that Nigeria army military, they went attacking ESN. They went attacking ESN, being backed by the same governor that came out now pretending as if
pretending to be sad. Then he said he was going to give them a scholarship, give them employment. That's so typical. He's lying to their faces there, the prince.
You know, my ego. It's quite unfortunate, but I believe everything has a judgment day. See, Mayegu, this guy, that's the governor, is the one that is pushing to establish Ruga for Fulani. He's the one that is aiding them to give them this thing, Ruga, there in the Enugu, and based on his action, we suspect that this was the reason why the election that he did not win. They make sure that they plant somebody there. Fulani, this is what they are doing. They just steal Nigerian money to sponsor governor in each region that they want to capture. This is what they are doing. Like what they did now in Imo State. They plant somebody there that is doing the destruction there. Then Enugu State is a strategic place for them because there is near Benue. So that if they want to attack, they can easily come in through there. So they need somebody to be there that they will plant as their stooge, which is what
actually there is something historically not right about this. Enugu was the capital of old Eastern Nigeria. It's very significant, and historically, it shouldn't be a place to be toyed with. Why would the governor of Enugu be willing to establish Ruga for Fulani? Is that like a second conquest or what? Like, why would anyone who knows his history will say for peace to come to my state is to part with a portion of the land of my people, chase them out of it and give it to Fulani for peace? Man, how could anybody even feel like that? Anyone who knows their history? Because that's the situation in Enugu right now. And according to the Fulanis there, right, they will continue like this until they are given that land. And there is a governor willing to give it to them.
I'm telling you, he's the one that invited the military to go after ESN. They open the flank for the Fulani to come in. Do you understand? This is what is happening there. But we will not keep quiet. We will continue to. It will be cat and dog, because we cannot just stay like a slave and they will be killing us. We must defend ourselves, and self-defense is our right. You understand? Anyhow, anyway,
Thank
so
you,
Mayegu, Fulani, what they did in Ghana. They
tried to do in Ghana because it didn't succeed anything there.
When Buhari was ruling Nigeria, when they saw that Nigerian Fulanis, that they are powering, they've run over everywhere, then they want to start that mess up in Ghana. That's what they wanted to start. And the Ghana government stood up against them because they have a country, but Nigeria is not a country. You understand? That's why they can do whatever they want. Have you seen any one of them in the prison?
No.
Have you seen any one of them in the prison? Even in this Tunumbu, because himself is part of his agreement to make sure that the Fulani, all the atrocity, no one talk about it, no one touches them, and they should continue with their cow and make sure that nobody disturbs them on their grazing route. So Mayegu, everybody must wake up. Everybody must wake up.
You're not the third person.
For us, IPOB can never give up. Nnamdi Kanu has told them that is Biafra or death. So we are not afraid of
because one thing people need to understand is that this Biafran advocacy is an ideology. It doesn't matter if you understand or appreciate it or you like it. Okay?
Exactly.
Killing people or prescribing an organization is not enough to get it out of the way, because it's an ideology. It's mostly inside, not on billboard, not on paper, not on other thing. So people need to understand that. Or, well, like you said, they will have to find out why IPOB will never go away.
Amayego, finally, I want to remind the guy that wants to go and give Israel army to fight for them, that Uzor one is under attack. Where is the army that wants to go and give Israel? His army that
it's
said
because
that
of you, somebody tried to attack me on my Twitter. They said allow you people to come and insult their leader and all of that. I'm like, but don't drag me into it. I don't control what people say. But that's a question, right? Hopefully you get the answer, Prince JJ.
My ego no wahala. We no go keep quiet. No, mad people full everywhere.
You have a good
you understand?
Eh?
Yeah.
Prince JJ man, God bless you. Enjoy your evening. So what happened there is pretty much like they're Fulani terrorists and their sponsor. They will never have an easy ride without the weak men making decisions for the southern Nigeria. Weak men of what do you call that thing again? Earthly materials, the earthy materials, right? Here is a brother.
Hello, man.
Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm very fine, sir. Good evening, sir. How are you and your family?
Well, we're well. And yours?
Fine, thank you. Your wife and your kids, hope they're fine.
Thank God, man. We thank God. Thank you so much for asking. Please.
Okay, Marigo. Yeah, this evening was very interesting, you know. At least so many different topics. But I want to just
talk about here and there. So you just pick yours, whichever one you felt like that one got to me more.
Yeah. I want to contribute on the aspect of Tinubu destruction and landmarks.
Yeah,
you know.
Okay. And there's actually over 2,700 and something jobs lost because of that. Like for real.
Not 2,000. Not 2,000. These people, Araizo, I don't know, this Araizo TV, Aerofy, this journalist, yeah. They said it's about 4,000 workers, parents, yes, who pay their children's school fees from working in landmark. Now they are jobless. And Tinubu have not even job for them, no job, not even idea.
Not a single job created by this regime yet, not a single one. Except your political appointments.
He just rendered 4,000 Nigerians jobless just one day. 4,000 Nigerians just one day. And if Tinubu is a sensitive president, you know, he will try everything possible to divert. Even if the map coming from that landmark, he would try everything possible, even if it will make it to cost you more money.
You've got over $200 million investments, okay? And you've got over 4,000 people working, and that is pretty much like your biggest. See, that thing there is actually like your biggest window to the world, where tourists
come
from all over the world and come there, spend money. But you are happy to demolish that for road that you are constructing at naira a kilometer. Go on.
You see the reason why we always pray for you, that God will keep on strengthening you. Amen. And your strength will never fail you because of what you do here. You know? Do you know, if like where I am now, I was born and raised in that contraction called Nigeria. But I traveled out of Nigeria and my eyes were very open. You know, this country I am, Dubai, they attract foreign investors, and that is how they make their money. You understand me? Naira is going now. These people, they're investing in dollars. They're investing in dollars. But yet, you went and demolished their building. If it were in Dubai, and the map even showed that the landmark should be demolished, they will try as much as possible to divert it, even if it will cost them more money. You understand me? They will try and divert that map.
They
will do it.
And now, you know what somebody said about demolition and demolitions in Nigeria? All these criminals who never created any wealth. There are many, many businesses that could have become what you can call generational businesses and generational wealth. Okay? Where you can say this family started from a small shop. Now they have become this big. But all those businesses that started in small places, they've demolished them. A lot of people have given up. And those businesses never became anything. Yes, those who are claiming to be rich politicians who are stealing public funds. But real businesses that you can say, this business started as a small pastry shop. Now it's now a big, massive conglomerate making cake, making this, making that. They've been destroyed at infantry. Like you just said, over $200 million investment destroyed.
Tinubu is just like an empty vessel. No plan, no idea.
No plan.
And people giving him word, like his advisors, they are just like the same feather.
No, they are praising.
They don't care.
They were just to tell the king, even though the king is naked. Look
at how difficult. Look at how difficult Nigeria is. You can imagine these people working there. They have children. They will pay their rent. They will take care of their children. They will pay for school fees. 4,000 workers. It's very painful. Even this guy was about to cry. Rafai, on the rise with this journalist, he was about to cry. He said, "This is too painful." Just like wickedness to the highest, because this guy asked them during the previous regime, Buhari regime. They told him that they will take the back of landmark. They will not demolish his building. He went on and invested over $170 million. And now Tinubu came in regime and discussed the whole place. I felt the pain.
They said they should keep the hotel. They won't demolish the hotel. So, but the real reason why that business actually came there with so many activities on the beach is because of the beach. Somebody said, "Is he the owner of the beach?" Yeah, he is. He bought the land in front of the beach called the beachfront. He bought it 17 years ago.
He bought it.
So people need to understand that he didn't just jump there and started doing something and say, "Okay, go away or go somewhere else." Which somewhere else? He should go and buy somewhere else.
All those are money.
You're going to give him his money to go and invest it somewhere else. But now people will be saying they never created wealth. They don't get job. These are freeloaders, right? Who are now saying it's for development. They are trying to develop. They're trying to develop. You are destroying over $200 million in investment for road.
My good general, you see, the investment, even this project that Tinubu want to embark on, 20-year project, he will not finish it. It will become an abandoned project. You understand me? Because the next person that will come in as the president might say, this is not my agenda. They will abandon that project.
That's it.
And it's gone.
And all